Hey guys, good evening and welcome to Diane's Creations. Tonight I am making fried breadfruit. Guys, it's actually getting soft already. So I decided to cook it up tonight. Even though I have a lot of food, I'm gonna cook it. So I'm making fried breadfruit and some scrambled eggs. Good evening guys. So it's still okay, right? I'm gonna peel. I haven't seen one of this thing in so long. I bought it once and then I just leave it and it was getting old. Hey Diane. Good evening guys. How is the weather over there? It's pretty cold. I took Ben to piano today and the weather was, I went in and it was fine and I came out and it was all snowy and like a storm going on. This thing is slippery. Good night, hon. Good night. So I'm just making some breadfruit tonight, some fried breadfruit. And this is how I'm gonna cut it. So my mom used to fry it, and you know back home it's fresh, right? But I remember I have some childhood memories about these vegetables. So once in a while we would stay with our grandma and she would make provision, you know, boil and fry plantain and cassava and you know all of this inside and serve it to me and my sister. And we didn't like some of the vegetables, so we'll fling it through the window one by one. Boom. And you can hear it at the bottom too. We talk about that still. One thing I used to enjoy though. Hey Sangeeta. Hey Golden. Hey Mitra. This is how I'm cutting it, guys. I don't want to cut it like fries. And now if I don't cook this whole thing, maybe I don't want to deep fry all of them because I don't know if my husband gonna eat it. Let me just and the butter flops I make, they turn out so great, nice and fluffy. But guess what? I'm the one who's eating it. So this is why I don't like making these things. As my husband says, it's white bread and he doesn't like to eat just white bread. He prefers to eat like a multigrain bread. Hey Anita, good night. Hey Hima, good night hon. I'm peeling the breadfruit guys. Since I'm just making this tonight, I just thought, yeah, I'll peel it on my live. Hey Joyce, good night. It's getting a bit soft. You know what? It smells like a fruit. It smells really good. It's getting soft though. I just think I'm going to do half of it. I'm going to use that other half to make something else. So you guys cooked dinner already? Hey, Yonette. Hey, Liz. Good evening. Good evening, guys. All right. Wintry cold weather here, guys. Hey, Juliana. Good night, Anjani. Good night, Bibi. Hey, Nikita. Good night. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt to my breadfruit. Hey, Drupati, good night. Hey, Amanda, good night. Big shout out to Amanda from New York. I'm using sunflower oil tonight. It's a fresh bottle. Good night, Premani. Hey, Devika. Hey, Juliana. Put some chicken cubes. Okay. Hey, Nalini. I'm not gonna put a lot of oil. I hate when there's a lot of oil in the pan or the pot, and then you have to save it. You want my gulgula recipe? Oh, you made it? Okay. I'm glad you did. You didn't send me a pic. Those gulgula are delicious. You know, you can add 2 eggs to it, but if you want, you can put it. It make a difference when you put the eggs inside. The red one. I don't want to go look for the red one, okay? I do have the red one though. Although the breadfruit is a little soft. I'm gonna offer some to my husband. Not sure if he's gonna like it or not. One is good. So the oil is heating up. So guys, the chicken tenders I made last night, it was so delicious. Ben loved it, but I haven't had a chance to post that recipe yet. I will though, tonight. Some people keep, yeah, you can make other things with it. You can make some sweets with it, mash it up like you're making, you can probably make some like something like gulgula with it. You can probably make a cake with it. The texture is nice. You probably can make a nice loaf with it. I'm gonna get my eggs ready too. Some people keep. Hey Marina, good night. Hey Sarah, hey Trisha, good night. Some black pepper, guys. Some salt. I like to add some green onion, but I'm gonna cut that up in a minute. Hey Wendy, how are you? I'm cooking fried breadfruit. Have you ever had fried breadfruit? Or do you even know what breadfruit is? Hey Rita Singh, how are you? Good night. You can use it to make bakes. Okay. Girly, good night. Hey Keto, good night. Big shout out to Girly from Guyana. Thank you, Girly, and make sure you follow my page. Hey Salima, good night. Good evening. You know, some people get confused when we're saying good night, okay? It means good night that you're going to bed. It's the end of the night. Beautiful chips. Thank you, Wendy. Hey Kathleen, good night. Big shout out to Kathleen from Suriname. These look so good. So I'm going to share some with my, Ben already have dinner. Every Wednesday I get him after piano. I get him Burger King. So he already had his dinner. Thank you. And Rita, is that you? Hey Carol, good night. Big shout out to Carol from Florida. Hey Morma, good night. Hey. So what did you guys cook up tonight? Have you guys had dinner yet? Hey Marianne Lou. Fine, beautiful in London, Ontario. Oh, I got this at I got this breadfruit at Food Basic, hon. Food Basic. They're bringing quite a few exotic foods, grocery. Ooh, I should let it burn a little bit more. Look at that, guys. Thank you, Carol. Thank you so much. And Rita, is that you? You're not sleeping yet? What you doing up so late? Where's the old boy? And Rita, what did you cook today? Hey Famida, good night, hon. How are you? That butter flop was delicious, hon. You guys gotta try that recipe. Hey Hinjawati, good night. Hey Radhika, hey Zizi, good night. Hope what tastes good, hon? The breadfruit? I'm gonna try a little piece and tell you guys. Oh, it's nice and fluffy. Wow. This is really good, guys. It has a little sweetness to it since it's a bit soft. It has a little sweetness to it. It's really good and it's nice and fluffy. I love it. I almost forgot how this thing tastes. Wow, this is so good. It tastes better than plantain chips. You know, but plantain chips are my favorite with eggs. See? I'm gonna let it get brown. I think my husband might like it because it's a little sweet. Hey Bano, how are you? Good night, hon. Where are you watching from, Bano? Hey Juliana. Plus the cube, yes. They add a nice flavor to it. Well, that wasn't cube I put the vegetable all-purpose seasoning, so, but that is good too. That add a lot of flavor to your dish. Hey Pamela, good night. Hey Sandra, good evening, hon. No, my bedtime is 9. And the old boy watching movie. Okay. So Aunt Rita, you in one corner, he's in his corner. I hope I don't get like that. I hope when I get old, I don't get like that. I need to sit in the same room with my old man. Hey, Sharon Gopal. Everybody gets old and cold. Old people getting old and cold. They want to be in their own spot. But you know, sometimes I like to be alone. To be honest with you guys, once in a while I like to be alone in my little corner. Mary Ann Lou said me too. I like to be alone sometimes. It's nice to have me time. Sometimes I go and hide from Ben because, you know, Ben, he likes to be under me all the time. So sometimes I hide from him. He always wants something. So this breadfruit is delicious. You know what, when you're old, when you retire and you're old, you're a senior citizen, then you don't want to be alone. You just want a companion, just to sit and talk to and stuff like that. 70 and 71. And Rita, you 70? Are you older than the man? That's like me and my husband. I'm 52 and my husband is 51. Now I'm gonna make my eggs. What do you guys like to add in your eggs? I'm adding some green onion and salt and pepper. You're 70. And Rita, you guys are still young people. You know that? You guys are not old. I thank you guys for hanging out with me, guys. I turn off the burner while I fry my breadfruit. And I want to try with the other piece that's left over. I like to try something else. If I try something else with it, I'm gonna let you guys know. Hey Caroline, good night. Look at my egg here. He's snoring too much, hon. So you don't sleep with the man anymore. I love eggs too. I like eggs, and you know, sometimes when you don't have anything and you have eggs, as long as you have eggs, you can fry up 2 eggs. You can have it with a slice of bread. What I do, I just eat 1 slice of bread and I put fried egg on it, and avocado. Mary Lou is laughing. Mary Lou, like you all too. You in one corner and your husband in one corner too. I don't get to that stage yet, but once in a while I go down there, you know. Liz said you're on the roll. Liz, you too? You Liz, you all on call too? Oh gosh. You are the only person I watch often. I'm too old to. I tell my husband, I said, when you get old, you look like you're going to be miserable. I'm going to be the fun one because I always like to crack joke and laugh. Sometimes when I'm joking with him, he don't, sometimes he laughs and sometimes he's like, oh, I don't get it. He's like, what is so funny? Is the weather nice? It was bad when I was coming home. Hi Annie, how are you? Hey Marima, my husband always be on YouTube. What he doing on YouTube? You better see what he doing. When you see they're quiet in a corner, go see what they're doing. Check up on them. Some of them old and hot. Oh my God. You know, some of these old men are old and hot. Once in a while, some of them just get fresh on Facebook. I have to tell them, hello, I come on here to cook. I'm not looking for a boyfriend, or I'm not looking for a husband. And then they're like, okay, you are my big sister then. And you believe these men? Oh. Yes, this breadfruit is beautiful. And look how nice it turned out, guys. The taste is so beautiful, very delicious. And look at that, my dinner. Night, Diane. Hey, Dolly. Good night. I'm gonna give my husband the scrums. The little scrums that inside, I'm gonna give it to my husband. I'm joking, guys. What you eat for lunch? What I had for lunch, I had one of that butter flap I made with what did I put inside? I had some of that lobster salad I made. I put some inside. So I had that for lunch. Nothing much. Try not to eat too much. You know, like everybody else. And when I was hungry during the day, I had some yogurt with a banana, and that's it. And now I'm eating again. And this is the finished product, guys. Look how beautiful is the breadfruit. That is why you misbehaving so. Not misbehaving. You guys want me to come on here and be old and cool and don't crack jokes? Oh my goodness. You know, laughing is good, you know. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel refreshed. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have a good night's sleep tonight. Good eggs. Good eggs, guys. And good. I should have cooked all the true. Very good, guys. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go eat. Old people say it make you cry too. Yeah, you know, back home, when you're laughing too much, your parents say to you, oh, you laughing too much, just you're gonna get something to cry. You guys remember that? Don't tell me one of you guys never tell you that. You laughing too much and you're gonna get something to cry just now. Oh, I love that. I would get up giggling. The things parents say to you back home is so funny. Anyhow, guys, I will let you guys go. And you guys have a good evening. It's cold. I'm gonna eat my dinner, and then I'm gonna write that recipe for you guys and post it. Okay, guys? Thank you guys so much for the laughs. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Oh, by the way, guys, I was trying to make the conky and tell me how I can't find proper pumpkin. And I don't want to use the one from the can. I want to use fresh pumpkin. I saw pumpkin, however, the pumpkin is stale and soggy. So I have to wait. I heard that phrase before. Yeah, you laughing too much. You want something to cry about. It doesn't make sense, right, guys? Yeah, you get something to cry about. Or you're going to get some to cry about. LOL. Oh, and then when they put couple lash in you, right? And you're crying, they said, stop crying. Oh, you're gonna stop crying when you're in pain. I hope you guys remember all of that. When your parents used to put licks in you and tell you to stop crying when they're beating you with some big stick or something. Bye, guys. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Have a great night.